For all the latest updates, subscribe to News 9.
Hello and you're watching News 9 Digital. I'm Prajwal D'Souza. Exams. Yes, it is a current topic of discussion in the country. While on the one hand the students are not ready or want to postpone the examinations, on the other hand the government is adamant on conducting them. The NEET and JEE examinations have already commenced in the country. However, students who are appearing for final year undergraduate and postgraduate examinations are currently in the soup. On 28th August, the Supreme Court of India said that the states and universities cannot promote students without holding the final year examinations. The court, however, added that they can approach the UGC to seek an extension of the deadline for holding exams. Earlier, the University Grants Commission guidelines had asked the universities to hold the exams by 30th September. While the official dates haven't been announced yet, the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has announced standard operating procedures to be followed while conducting the examinations amid the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. So what are these SOPs that the Health Ministry has issued? Well, the ministry has said that physical distancing of at least 6 feet has to be followed as far as possible in the examination hall. Now, you must use face covers and masks. One has to practice frequent hand washing with soap even when hands are not visibly dirty. Now, it is advised that use of alcohol-based hand sanitizers can be made wherever feasible. Now, we also have to maintain respiratory etiquette in the examination hall. Now, this involves the strict practice of covering one's mouth and nose while coughing or sneezing with the tissue, handkerchief or a flexed elbow and disposing of the used tissues properly. Self-monitoring of health by all and reporting any illness at the earliest is advised. Spitting shall also be prohibited. Now, installation and use of Arogya Setu app shall be advised to all as far as feasible. Now, there are also special precautions for high-risk students. Now, all the staff that is at high risk may be older employees, pregnant employees and employees who have underlying medical conditions shall not be deployed for invigilation or conduct of the examination. Such staff should preferably be deployed in tasks not requiring direct contact with the students. The government has also said that entrances to the exam halls will have mandatory hand hygiene and thermal screening provisions. If any examination functionary or examinee fails to meet the self-declaration criteria, they shall not be allowed entry. Only asymptomatic staff and students shall be allowed inside the examination hall. While in regular course, an asymptomatic candidate should be referred to the nearest health center and given an opportunity to undertake the examination through other means, or the universities or educational institution shall arrange for taking the exam at a later date when the student is declared physically fit. While I understand that you are worried about writing the exams during this scary time, however, the government has made it clear that exams will be conducted. So it is better that you prepare now both physically and mentally. If you like this video, click on the like button, comment down below, share this video and subscribe to News 9 on all the social media platforms. Thank you for watching and stay safe.